All right, I'm here today with Becca, and she's been a member of our Total Life Fitness Academy for a few months now, and she's going to share a little bit about her journey and the results that she's gotten. So, Becca, to start out, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're struggling with prior to joining our program.
Hi guys, I'm Becca. I am 41 years old. I live in Verona. I've been a hairstylist for the last 23 years. Um, Before the program, I struggled with being able to maintain weight loss.
Got it. Well, thanks a lot for sharing that with you. So, tell us a little bit more. As you said, you mentioned you were struggling a little bit with weight loss. Like, what were some of the things you tried that you feel like didn't work as well for you, that you feel like just weren't getting you where you wanted to be?
What haven't I tried? So for like the last 20 years, definitely since being able to legally drink, I have gained and I've lost. I have tried pills. I've tried fad diets, keto, certain things like that. Um, and I can always lose the weight um, when I really, really set my mind to it. And then I get to my goal, and everything that I was doing to get to my goal, I kind of went out the window, and I thought that I would be able to maintain, because I've always heard the word like eat in moderation, but I really didn't know what moderation meant because I wasn't aware of what I was really eating, like chicken tenders. Well, how many nutritional things are actually in it? What are your calories? What are your fats? Things like that. So it was hard to eat in moderation when I didn't really know what I was taking in.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you sharing that. Obviously, it sounds like been through a lot of things. So let's talk through now. So obviously, we connected a few months ago. Did you have any hesitations around joining our program, and why did you ultimately decide to join?
Um, I had hesitations because I was worried it was a scam. We had become Facebook friends, although I didn't know you. Um, for multiple months, I saw you post things. And then it wasn't until you posted a mutual friend of ours, you posted her progress. And I was like, oh, okay, there's actually somebody that I know that is going through this. So when we got together to meet and do a Zoom interview for the first time to talk about it, that's when I was, I was hesitant to do it because there was an investment. But I kept saying for a long time that I wanted somebody who could nutritionally help me learn how to eat for my body. Because that's been the biggest thing for me is maintenance. I can lose, but I don't know how to eat right, and I'm only getting older, which means that like it's going to get harder to lose. So uh, the nutritional part of it, and the fact that I figured you weren't a scam because my good friend, um, well, I talked to her first and she said you weren't a scam. So
Awesome. Well, no, I appreciate that. And thanks for sharing. So, yeah, and again, so glad that
and
you
and
joined.
5 months in, you're not a scam because I'm down like how many pounds?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
why don't we get
10
right
inches.
into that? So,
10
yeah,
inches.
let's talk about what are the what are the specific results that you've gotten.
Well, definitely the scale. I mean, I can tell that I have lost weight, but I enjoy looking down at my body in a new way, like my arms, and seeing some definition in them. But it's more than the weight loss part. I love the fact that I can fit into my old jeans, and I am loving this body. I always loved this version of myself best, but I've also gained so much knowledge about eating. And that's I've gained and I've lost through this program, and that's the best. That's the best feeling, because I feel like going forward, I can maintain this. Um, so that makes me pretty happy.
Yeah, I think you just said it right there, be able to maintain it. And yeah, I mean, yeah, and then for those watching, as she's down, I think at least 25 pounds, 4 inches off her hips, 4 inches off her waist. So crushing it, doing very well. So what are kind of things that you've noticed like in your everyday life or just mindset that are different from when you started?
Um, well, usually before I go to bed, I get into my fitness pal and I um, figure out what I'm eating for the day, which by the way, you made my biggest fear going into this was I wasn't going to know what to eat. So when you started me with a few simple ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and they were all like 2 to 3 ingredient recipes. They were easy peasy. I could eat spaghetti, I could eat chicken Alfredo, I could eat tacos, like things like that. All the things that I kind of love, I could eat those, but you made it super simple. And then I could just add things with it. So you started me out with that, and I've learned to explore since then. Um, and so the night before the next day, I sit down with my fitness pal and I figure out what I am eating. And then I arrange things based on the nutritional elements to it. So going into a day, because I love to eat, I'm a foodie. I love eating. So I love to know what I get to eat. It's not a restriction. It's it's just awesome and it's all done for me. So the more you do it, the better you get at it. And yeah, that helps me plan when I want to go out to eat. I'll look at the menu and then I'll just figure my day around that. And it's not hard work once you start doing it. And the app totally memorizes the things that you eat. So you just start typing one letter and it's there. So don't be intimidated by tracking your calories because it's the best way to do it, to know what you're eating.
Awesome. Yeah, it sounds like some huge shifts there and big wins, and I appreciate you sharing that. So now some people are probably watching this, they're like, this sounds interesting. Is this for me? So why would you recommend our program to someone else?
It's ideal in the fact that whether or not you work out in a gym or you have your own gym at home, which is what I do, that your coach will build a workout based off of what you currently have. And if you decide to get, if you're working out at home and you need to get something else, maybe a resistant band, it I didn't have to go out and get anything else. I got to do it in the comfort of my own home, which is awesome because it takes that driving time to and from a gym. It helps add to my morning that I get to do more stuff at home. Um, the food element, helping me know what to eat. The checking in, because I've had some weeks where, or some weekend benders, I'm not gonna lie, there's been some Badger Saturdays, there's been times, whatever. I like a cocktail. But I like that when I'm having down weeks that you're like, Becca, okay, let's get together. Let's have a meeting, let's do it. And it's convenient to do it through Zoom. So you're there for me. Um, and you're there for me in a way where you you ask me the right questions so that I have to figure out the answers without you just telling me. Um, it's nice. It's really nice having someone there and you I love the coaching and I love the little like, you got it, way to go. I need that. So um that's why I think you should join if you want somebody to be in your corner with you. Um and you guaranteed me 20 pounds weight loss. You guaranteed, and I got it. And I still have a little bit more to go. And I feel all the tools that you have given me through this program that I can really maintain at this time. So that's why.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thanks so much for sharing and happy for you.
Thank you.